What is up, my gorgeous loves? Training number 3 is all about play. And I'm going to talk to you just for a couple of minutes and give you some context, give you a little bit of a framework on how this gets to be so super freaking fun and effortless for you. And then I'm going to walk you through the 3 different types of movements that I know when you dance in between them are going to literally unlock your juiciness and your agelessness. And that's what this is about. If you're working out and you're working, it's not working for you. Bottom line. Let me say that again. If you are working out and you are working, it's not working for you. There's resistance. Before you even get to the point where you're moving, there's resistance showing up in your body. And you'll feel it. When you feel the pulls of, oh, I'm just too tired. Oh, I really just don't feel like it. Oh, I'm going to do it later. Inside, notice your body sensations. When you start to make those excuses, what actually is your body feeling? If you're feeling exhausted, where does that live? Is it tired eyes? Do you feel like, oh, my eyes are sunken in my head? Do you feel a headache? Do you feel hungry? Do you feel lightheaded? So the first thing is getting super aware of aligning your operating systems. In other words, you're speaking out, I have to go work out. Notice the languaging there. I have to, and it's work. And you consciously want to do that. And then inside your body sensations are like, and it's out of alignment, right? Your body is actually responding to the conscious languaging, and the conscious languaging is reflecting the feeling. And it's like, yes, I want to work out because I know it will help me be healthy. So if you're like, I know intellectually that this will help me be healthy, but why does my body feel like this? You're out of alignment. So we need to bring everything into alignment. And once we do that, boom, working out, it's like you can't wait. You can't wait. You're so excited, like you get to. So there are a lot of things we can do. I might throw in a couple of bonuses here, but I wanted to start out by just doing a little bit of framing, right? So first thing, notice what your body is saying when you ask it, I want to go work out. Then try to change your languaging. Become very conscious of your languaging, which is why I don't ever call it a workout. I'm like, let's play. Let's play, because it's all it is. It's all it is. Kids on a playground moving their bodies. This is the most natural thing our bodies can do. Next is then determining, well, what's right? And the beauty of this is it's all right. It's all right. When you are really choosing from your soul, like what is it that my soul really is calling me to do for my movement today? And then it's going to feel epic and amazing. And you'll never feel like it's a push or it's hard or it's struggle. So some days it may look like my soul is calling me to hop on my bike and just go. My soul is calling me to listen to some fun music and dance around my house. My soul is calling me to go take a class. My soul is calling me to go running. My soul is calling me to rest. What about that? Right? So it's listening really and tuning in with your body sensations and getting all those operating systems in alignment. What you're thinking, what you're feeling, what your body sensations are, and what you're saying are all totally in tune. And then you take aligned action from there. So now I'm going to give you a little physiology lesson, and it's going to light shit up for you. It's going to show you how your body gets to dance. And I mean dance on a cellular level so that you're secreting all the delicious hormones that keep you not only ageless, but actually promote self-efficacy. They make you feel better about yourself. And you've all had that experience of like, you do a workout and you feel euphoric, right? What if you got to feel like that all the time? Because that is the frequency you've elevated yourself to. That's your new normal. That's what your physiology has adapted to. And then when you work out, it's like tenfold. Like you can't even contain the love and creation energy that you are experiencing. So how do we do that? There's actually 3 energy systems in our bodies that we get to utilize to generate energy for all types of function and activity. Everything from what we're doing at rest when we're repairing and rebuilding ourselves, to if we needed to run a marathon, to if we literally needed to lift a car up, which guess what? We have the human power to do, and it ain't no superhero power. It's just that most of us just don't tap into that. But our human potential is so far beyond what our brains can even wrap around. And when we tap into our soul, we're capable of anything. But again, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm gonna reel it back in because I get so fired up and I get so excited about this stuff. And I still wanna be able to show you a kick-ass workout. I mean, conscious languaging, play out. See, it's still programmed for me too that I forget. But I am really consciously practicing not saying workout anymore, ever. Because it's play. It's play, kids. Okay, 3 energy systems. You have your aerobic system, which you probably have heard before, right? Your cardiovascular system for generating and utilizing energy is the type of energy system that your body uses when it's doing long, slow cardio. And the beauty of this energy state is that it is so freaking unbelievably efficient that once you tap into it, you reach what us physiologists call steady state, where you're taking in just enough oxygen to create the chemical processes that literally transform glucose into ATP, which is the energy molecule for work, at such an efficient rate that you actually have enough energy in the form of stored fat to run a dozen back-to-back marathons without stopping. That's how much energy we have available to us readily. And this is how we've survived as humans, as animals, for the past 100,000 years. You know how birds can migrate? They could fly 1,000 miles without stopping. That's their cardiovascular system. We have that too. And it's pretty freaking amazing. The second energy system is what we call glycolysis, or your anaerobic energy system. And this is for more short duration activities. This is for more high intensity, short duration. And this energy system is awesome because it doesn't require any oxygen at all. So it's not about long, slow, and steady and getting your breathing rate fine-tuned with your heart rate so that you tap into this efficiency. See, the thing with aerobic is that it takes a little bit of time to get it efficient. You have to kind of go for a while to tune in and get it at that right, beautiful, sweet spot. And it's not very readily available. Whereas glycolysis, your anaerobic, is readily available. It doesn't require a lot of chemical reactions. It's literally pulling glycogen right from your muscles, boom, and using them for energy. And the thing is, it burns out more quickly because we're using the energy that's stored within your muscles, and there's a short supply there. So it depletes more quickly. So this is reserved for short duration activities. It's great. When we do strength training, we're using glycolysis. You can do a few reps, heavy weight, and you burn out. And then the third energy system is your ATP-CP system. And this is where we use something called electron transport for all of our energy, It's our oxidation system, and this is what makes us human and delicious. But with our shortest ATP-CP, that literally means that we can actually call upon ATP that's ready to go right now. It doesn't require essentially any chemical reactions. It's like, boom, let's fire, let's go. Just a quick little chemical reaction process in the body, and we turn it on. And we need this if we're gonna do something super powerful for 10 to 20 seconds. And it requires all of our effort. So you see how we call upon different energy systems to do different types of work. And we use something called electron transport, our electron transport system, which is considered our oxidative process, our oxidative metabolism. And maybe you've heard these types of words before, but you didn't know what they meant. Oxidative metabolism is basically how our bodies generate energy throughout all of those systems, okay? All of those systems. And we, as humans, are super special because we can do this more efficiently than any other animal, which is why we have higher thought, which is why we have higher intelligence. Because guess what? Guess what uses a shit ton of energy? Your brain. Every time you are thinking, you are making a decision, you're choosing, you're using your reasoning, you're using your cognitive abilities. All of these things require a ton of energy. And it is up to our oxidative metabolism to generate the ATP required for the brain to function as this tremendous operating system. And that's also for every other organ in the body. So the point I'm making is this. We have to make sure that we fuel it right, and we have to make sure that we move so that we are giving our energy systems a stimulus so that it can adapt and grow stronger and grow more efficient and hold more light, love, and energy. Do you see where I'm going with this? And if we continuously train these energy systems through movement, guess what? We beat decay, we beat free radicals, we beat everything that ages us quickly. So now that you have a deeper context of what movement actually does for you, this shit is not about like, I gotta work out so I can burn some calories so I can lose some weight. That is like surface level fitness, and it's bullshit. And I'm not judging, I'm loving on it and saying, yes, weight loss happens naturally. It is effortless because our bodies are so finely tuned and in alignment with exquisite health that we shed whatever is holding us back from living in that exquisite health. And it's natural. We make choices about being in alignment with our exquisite health. Our cells are opening up their receptors and saying, please move me in this way. Please fuel me in this way. Anyway, again, I can get into a whole other training about it, but those are the three energy systems, and we do a dance. We do this delicious dance between all of them. It's not like you turn one on and turn the other off. It's about moving in a way that activates all of them. And then we can layer in one more than the other depending on how we feel. So you just need to pay attention. On days where your body is like, I don't know if I feel like going for such a long time. Cool. Do a high intensity interval workout. You know, maybe you feel like, I just want to let some freaking energy go, like, right? Get some power movements in. And I'm going to show you a little bit of everything, okay? And I'm also going to give you a little bit of Qigong. Maybe perhaps I'll save that for another time and we'll do that separately. But I just wanted to give you the context. Those are the energy systems, and that's how you can start to live agelessly. And you frame it up in the, I get to play with this. I get to have fun. Kids on a playground running around. When you're running around on a playground, you're dancing. Your body, your physiology is going in and out of aerobic, anaerobic, a little ATP, CP, right? You're going to hop on a swing. You're going to swing a few rounds, anaerobic. You're going to run around and chase your friends and play tag, aerobic. You're going to dance back to anaerobic because you're going to go and you're going to swing on the monkey bars. And then you're going to do a flip through the monkey bars and you're going to drop into ATP, CP. And you see how this dance gets to happen? And when a child is done playing on the playground at recess, their cheeks are rosy, they're lit up. You can feel their aura. You can smell it. You can taste it because they are exuding that radiance. That gets to be you. And that gets to be all of us at any age because that is part of our human essence. So, let's have fun. Remember, you choose. You listen to your soul. You do what feels good to you. But I'm going to show you. We all know what long, slow cardio is about, right? So, it's going for the walk. It's going for the run. It's going for the bike ride. It's running around playing tag with your friends, with your kids, with whoever. It's doing a hike in nature, going for a swim. It's spending 2 hours surfing. It's anything that you do that's going to require less effort but takes a longer time. And it feels super good once you get into that steady state. You know when you're there because you are like, wow, I can just go forever. Okay, so you want to get those days in where you do that kind of stuff. Dropping into anaerobic. So anaerobic is pretty much what I call a high intensity interval training workout or a HIIT workout. And I'm using workout again. I mean play out. So you can go to your local playground could swing on the monkey bars for a little bit. You could do a few push-ups, you do a few jumping jacks, you could hop on the swing set, and that is high intensity interval training. Or if you want to do it in a more controlled environment, you can easily grab a couple of dumbbells, a couple of kettlebells, and just play. So one of my favorite things to do is with the kettlebells is just do what I call a circuit, right? So for this high intensity interval training circuit, you're going to go 15 kettlebell swings. And if you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell for this. Or you can use like any household appliance that you have that weighs, 10 pounds or 5 pounds. You can use like a jug of detergent. So you got 15 kettlebell swings, and then you're going to drop that. You're going to set that down. You're going to go right into a set of good old push-ups. If you can't do regular push-ups, you can do modified style on a bench or even on the wall, right? So you got 15 push-ups. So you got 15 kettlebell swings, 15 push-ups, and then you can do this with or without weight. It does not matter. You're going to grab your kettlebell, you're going to grab your dumbbells, whatever you got. It should be moderately heavy, not too heavy. And you're going to go squat to press, squat to press. And you got 12 of those. So 15 swings, 15 push-ups, 12 squat to press. You're going to drop down to plank position, and you're going to do a cross-body mountain climber. So bringing your knee across to your opposite elbow. And you got 12 on each for this. And you're going to hop up, and you got 15 squat jumps. And then you're going to take a rest, a minute or two. You're going to do that again, 3 rounds. That's high intensity interval training. So anything that lasts 2 to 3 minutes, that's what we're talking about, where we're using the glucose that's stored right within your muscles. So I will put that up so you don't have to remember it, but it's kettlebell swings, 15, push-ups, 15, squat to press, 12, cross-body mountain climbers, 12, 12 squat jumps. Take a rest, 3 rounds, boom, hit, whoosh, play out, love it. And then ATP-CP is a little bit more challenging in that it's power movements. So one thing I love to do for ATP-CP is a complex, and I like to use kettlebells for this. And a complex simply means that you're going to do a couple of movements with very heavy weight, and you're going to do one right after the other, but they're not going to last more than 10-20 seconds. So a complex, for the purpose of ATP-CP, we're going to do very short duration. So first exercise what we're going to do is a clean. And if you don't have a weight, that's okay. Like I said, you can use like laundry detergent, whatever. But you're going to start down low. And the object of a clean is to literally pull that weight up without using your arms, but you're like pulling your body underneath it. So this is like what I envision lifting a car would feel like. You want to get your whole body into it. Boom, and up, right? Boom, that is power. So show from the side, boom, pop it up. So you're literally using every large muscle group to pop that weight up, and you want to feel what feels natural to you in your body. So that's a clean, ATP-CP, power movement, right? Big power movement there. Next exercise is a deadlift. So I only have one dumbbell, or one kettlebell rather, but you can use 2. And you're going to keep your back flat. You're going to go down and up, squeeze. And again, you're using a super heavy weight. So you got 8 on each side for cleans. Take a little rest, and then you can go 8 to 10 reps here, depending on how heavy your weight is. You're going to rest in between, but those utilize ATP-CP. So again, much heavier weight, much more power, much more effort exerted, very short duration, 20 seconds tops. That's why it has to be heavy. Explosive movements are good too. Those are 3 different types of exercise that allow you to dance between energy systems. The most important thing that I really want to drive home here is that you are listening to what is in your soul space. Ask your body what it needs, because that girl never lies. And really dig in and pay attention. And if your body is like, I just don't feel like working out, I'm just so tired, I'm just craving sugar, lean into that. Lean into that. if you're like, I'm so exhausted, I just want to eat sugar. And you're like, wow, interesting. Where's that coming from? Because I see that that doesn't serve me in my deepest self. Because what I really want is to feel youthful. What I really want is to live in exquisite health. What I really want is to have the body of my dreams, the rockin' body of health. And if that's what you really want, and that's what you feel called to in your soul, but your body is like, I'm exhausted and I'm craving sugar, lean in. Sit with that. See where that's coming from. Oh, interesting. I see now that I'm saying I feel exhausted. Well, what does that exhaustion represent? Oh, I'm so anxious. I'm so tired because I'm pretending. I'm so tired of pretending to be somebody for all these other people in my life and not giving myself the love that it needs. Wow, where does that come from? Oh, I see. I took on that belief because deep down I believe I'm not worthy of it. Interesting. Where does that come from? And you start to play, you start to dig deeper. And I do this in other trainings with my one-on-one clients. And we go really deep and we uncover, like, where did that belief start? And then we dissolve it. And we literally clear your cellular memory from it so that you don't have that in your body anymore. Your cells don't hang on and remember that. And you're free. You're literally free. And then when you're there, you can lay down a new belief. And then your operating systems are in alignment. So when you go, I'm going to go play. And your body's like, cool, what do we get to do today? And there's not like that, oh, I feel exhausted, because you just don't live there anymore. You know it's not in alignment. And if you're craving sugar, it's the same thing, because maybe you're so anxious that you can't stop your mind. And remember what I said, your mind uses so much energy when it's thinking that it needs glucose. So of course that sugar craving is going to be there. So you understand it physiologically, but you're like, what am I so anxious about? What is that thought that keeps reverberating over and over again? Oh my God, there's never enough, there's never enough, there's never enough, there's never enough, there's no money, there's no time, there's no food, there's no this. And you keep saying that, it keeps showing up. Take a deep breath. And like I said, you start to lean in and say, where is that thought coming from? Where did I take on that belief? And then go in there. So this was way more than what I planned to do, but I kind of just wanted to, I just let my soul go with this. So I know this is super helpful. You got 3 different types of movement, understanding the energy systems, and if there's nothing else, just sit with, what do you really want? What calls to your soul? And if you're starting to see the disconnect between your body and the sensations in your body, and what you really want in your deepest identity, then play with that too. Comment below. Let me know what comes up, right? This is the deeper work that I do with my personal clients. So if this is where you start to see those gaps and you want to dig in further, I got you. I got you. I want to be there to support you in any way that I can, because I know on the other side of that block, when you dissolve it, is your exquisite health, is your youthful juiciness, and you freaking have a birthright to live into that. You have a birthright to live with your heart so open and so expansive and so healed from its pain, and your cells just completely open to receive all of the nutrients, all of the energy, all of the light it can hold. And guess what? You get to freaking give that back out to the world. That's fucking magic. All right. Love it. This is how I get inspired. Always in my gym. Bye. Hope you have a great freaking play out today.